Hi, I'm Jessica Lewis, and the name of my company is Sculpt Your Life, and I'm a personal trainer and a certified nutritional counselor, and I'm also accredited to teach Tai Chi Cha. And I think the number one thing that a new personal trainer should do is say yes to working with as many different kinds of clients as possible right from the get-go. Because your real goal, I think, is to be authentically able to say, you have experience across a huge rainbow of abilities and mobilities. Because how are you going to really get to know who you like to train best or who you're really good at training if you don't train lots of different kinds of people, right? But maybe even more importantly than that, I think it's a very valuable thing for you to make sure that you find a relaxation technique that you're willing and able to practice regularly yourself for two reasons. The first is this will be really good modeling for your clients, who of course you should also be recommending this to. And if you're already doing what you're asking them to do, that's also going to help you build rapport with them. But also it'll help you battle what I like to call the sort of the battle fatigue of training. Because everybody who works in the health and fitness industry, at least at some point, begins to push the envelope when it comes to how much is too much movement for any given day. Joe, I believe in one of your books, you talked about the symptoms of overtraining, and if I recall correctly, poor sleep is one of them. So think about it this way. When you're training lots of clients, you're moving around a lot, you're using up a lot of mental energy in addition to physical energy. Plus, trainers, of course, are avid exercisers themselves, or they wouldn't embark upon this career path, right? So whatever you do on your own also needs to kind of be dropped into the daily activity calculator, so to speak. And suddenly what may be happening is you're just not getting adequate rest for this really high level of activity that you're maintaining on a daily basis. Ironically, though, what often happens after that is you start to have trouble sleeping. So you're literally in a world of hurt at this point because this horrible snowball effect is starting right there. So here's my next bit of practical life advice based for trainers. If anyone knows me even slightly, they will attest that I'm a huge advocate of Tai Chi Cha. Not only is it the only non-martial Tai Chi practice that's also qualified by some of our leading medical authorities as nothing other than a moving mindfulness practice. So when you're doing Tai Chi Cha, you're also getting in a daily mindfulness session every time you do it. That's the obvious first benefit. It also offers some of the benefits of good quality sleep, like nervous system regulation, muscle relaxation. It helps the mind to settle down after a really long and busy day. But it also qualifies as low-level exercise too, but you'll never break a sweat, you'll never get a sore muscle, you'll certainly never hurt yourself. In fact, if you have injuries from overtraining or whatever, Tai Chi Cha might even help speed the healing process.